My Italian friends tell me this dish is an absolute classic. Today, I'm cooking chicken cacciatore. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me for today's video recipe. They are the most gorgeous corn-fed, free-range chicken thighs. I'm making the Italian classic chicken cacciatore. Forgive me if my Italian pronunciation isn't quite up to scratch, but this dish is one of my favorites. I've got some gorgeous sliced peppers there, yellow, red, orange. I've got some minced garlic, some onions, a little bit of oregano. You can use mixed herbs or Italian season if you don't have oregano. I've also got some tomato passata or tomato pulp, some really good extra virgin olive oil, and a rather generous glass of the very finest Pinot Grigio. So it's a really simple, basic dish. It's not an overcomplicated version of chicken cacciatore. Forgive me if it's not 100% authentic, but it's very, very close to it. In France, they call it chicken chasseur. In the UK, we call it hunter's chicken. Shall we get cracking? Couple of tablespoons of the best olive oil you can afford in the pan, and once it's hot, I'm just gonna season my chicken with salt and pepper while it gets hot. And now I'm gonna pop the chicken in the pan, skin side down. And this is gonna take me 10 to 15 minutes on a medium heat. I want to get my skin as golden brown, as crispy as possible. Just gonna season the flesh side of the chicken. And eventually my skin is going to be absolutely scrumptious looking. Look at that, nice and golden brown and slightly crisp. So we're gonna turn it over and we're gonna seal the other side as well. What's going to happen during this process, of course, we're going to have all those flavours in the pan, including a little bit of extra chicken fat from the skin. That's all going to contribute to our dish. It looks absolutely wonderful. Once everything is nice and brown, we're going to reserve our chicken pieces on a plate that's not too far away. And all those flavours are not going to waste. Let's put in the onions, lots of finely sliced onions, and some garlic. And don't forget, all the ingredients are in the description below. Throw in the oregano. Like I said before, you can use mixed Italian herbs, whatever you have by you. And we're going to cook the onions for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to add our sliced peppers, bell peppers, yellow, red, orange. Lots of sweetness in this dish to complement the tomatoes. Cook the peppers for about 5 minutes over a medium heat. Once they're translucent, we're going to stew them. How are we going to do that? We're going to pop the lid on a low heat and leave it alone for about 6 to 8 minutes. Now, can you see what's happened? The peppers have become stewed, maximum flavour extracted. We've got a lovely bit of flavour building up on the bottom of our pan. We're going to deglaze that now with the wonderful Pinot Grigio. Bring the wine to the boil. It'll take off all those sticky bits off the bottom of the pan, and we're going to leave that alone for about 5 minutes to slightly reduce a little bit. The wine will become much more concentrated and much sweeter. Let's add our tomato passata or tomato pulp or just blended canned tomatoes. Give those a good stir. That's going to completely change colour, by the way. Once it comes to the boil, the redness of the tomatoes is going to turn a different shade. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Bring that to a boil. Now we're going to return our wonderful chicken thighs to that puddle of goodness. Tomatoes, peppers, garlic, herbs, wine, olive oil. Oh my God. Don't forget the residual juice from the plate the chickens have been sitting on. That's nothing but flavour. Right, now I want to completely smother the chicken thighs in my pepper and tomato mixture. Couple of spoons over each chicken thigh at least. Once you've done that, we're going to turn the heat right down. We're going to pop the lid on and we're going to cook it for about 35 minutes. And now it's cooked and you can see the olive oil has risen to the top. All that goodness in there. This is a really, really healthy dish. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, but I just want to sprinkle it around the chicken thighs. We need the salt and pepper to bring out all those flavours. I'm also going to put some sugar in. I always cook with sugar when I'm cooking tomatoes. That's it, all distributed nice and evenly. Do your best now to stir those seasonings in. I mean, you could, of course, take the chicken thighs out, but far too much trouble to do that. Let's just stir them in. And I'm just going to give that another 2 or 3 minutes simmering away after we've seasoned it. And then it's pretty much ready. And then what I love about this dish is it's so versatile. Shall we serve it? It's 2 chicken thighs per portion. Whoever says 1, really, honestly, it's always 2 chicken thighs per portion in my house. And it really does look fabulous. Concentrated tomato flavour with the sweetness of the peppers, a slight acidity from the garlic and the olive oil, and the wonderful meaty goodness of the juices of the chicken. That there is my version, a simplified, straightforward version of Chicken Cacciatore, everybody. I'm just going to throw on a little bit of Parmesan or Parmesan just to finish it off because I love it with the tomatoes. And there it is. It's ready. Rice, pasta, baked potatoes, chips, whatever you want with it. It's perfect. Absolutely fabulous. Hey everyone, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can always share with your friends. Also, hit that like button. It's huge for us, helps us with the algorithm, helps us spread the joy of great food. And don't forget to leave a comment if you have anything to say about the dish. If you're not very happy about my Italian pronunciation, then please let me know. As you can expect, I'm going to get stuck in. That looks absolutely fantastic. I'll see you guys all very soon.